Peace and love, everyone. Welcome to the live chat today. This is a negative-free zone. Welcome to anyone who's already in the room. Hey, Ade, welcome. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, but I know that we corresponded through messages the other day. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Isadora? Okay. All right, we'll wait for a few more people to get into the room. This chat will not be live because today I have dance class. So Isadora, okay. Welcome, Isadora. Thank you. This is your first time in the live chat here. Let us know where you're from. Welcome, Deanna. Welcome, Empress. Welcome, welcome. Okay, welcome, Isadora, for the first time. But everybody, please welcome Isadora into the live chat for the first time. Oh, you're from Rome. Okay. Let me just give you a few things just so you'll know how the chat is done. We don't use any foul language. We respect everybody. It's a negative-free zone. So, we don't argue. We don't talk about political issues. We don't talk about religion, sex, stuff like that. Anything that can cause any type of confusion, arguments, any type of negativity. What's the temperature in Florida? We're in Florida, Deanna. Where are you in Florida? And what's the temperature there? They already know. No, you didn't miss Sunday. I had an out-of-town guest, and I canceled Sunday. You didn't miss Sunday. I had something to do. My nephew that you saw here, my great-nephew, his father came in town for a wedding, and then he's leaving right back out today. Yeah, so Isadora, yeah, that's it. I mean, we talk about everything from dreadlocks to health, nutrition, to whatever it is that we want to talk about. Some people come here strictly just to talk about dreadlocks, but we go a little bit deeper than that here because part of growing natural hair or dreadlocks or whatever is making sure that your insides is good so it come out on your outside. So that's your skin, your nails, your hair, all of that. Moisture, people always asking, what type of moisturizer should I use? H2O, good old H2O, or whatever works for you. But definitely the first thing you want to do for your body is fill it with water. Ade, what's the temperature in Arizona? Indiana, what's the temperature in Florida? I think it's so humid here today. It's been raining all day here today, so it's half your body weight. Danielle, welcome to the chat. You drink half your body weight in water. 104, going to be 106 with the humidity and with the heat index. It feels like it's probably close to 90 something here. It had been kind of cool for a second. So I hope everybody's getting their daily intake of H2O. Don't want anybody passing out, falling out. Please don't drink any alcohol. I've been going to festivals and stuff, and people have been. It's 105 in Sacramento. I have a lot of family in Sacramento. Well, not a lot. It's my sister, my niece, my nephew, and their kids. And my niece is pregnant, so I can imagine what she's feeling like in 105-degree temperature. She's having her baby either next month in August or September. So no, if you came yesterday, I did make a post. I made a post on, how you could post on YouTube that it was canceled. And then I just canceled. I canceled it. I deleted the chat for yesterday. So I dare you to miss anything at all. Hey, CJ. Welcome, Empress. I've been seeing you, We've been communicating on the gram more than anything lately. Let's all bring in some good energy so that we can hopefully not have any problems, any technical issues with YouTube. I'm not going to be here that long anyway. And just a heads up, next Sunday there won't be a live chat because I won't be in town for a week. So I'll probably post a couple videos before I leave, maybe do one more chat before I leave this week. And then after that, it's time for me to chill for a second, take a break for, not take a break from here, but go on vacation, go visit my best friend, my daughter's, thank you so much, Empress CJ. Go see my daughter's godfather. We're not going far. We're not going out of the country or anything, but it's going to be some R&R. Total R&R. Oh, and just to let you all know, we were talking about CJ, not CJ, Ade, you probably remember when we were talking about like all the different things, because I keep notes on everything that we talk about in the chats. Welcome to anyone that's in the chat. If you don't want to be known that you're in the chat, still thumbs up when you come in, because there's 7 people in here and there's 3 thumbs up. So just thumbs up if you don't want to be known that you're in here. Or if you don't want to talk, if you want to just sit back and listen and not say anything, that's fine. You know, or if you just want to say hello, you can say hello and sit back and listen to the live chat. Anybody that's listening to this after this live is streamed, you can still leave comments down in the comment section. You can still leave comments, questions, and stuff like that down there. Welcome. It's 9 people in here. I need to see 5 more thumbs up. St. Port Lucia. No, I'm looking at it wrong. St. Port Lucie. And you work in Jupiter. It's 5:03. Ouch. Lucky. And it's about 80 degrees. Okay, 80 is cool. That's how warm. I mean, that was the temperature here yesterday. It was supposed to be 80 today. They said it was going to be 80 today, and that it was 88 yesterday. But actually, with the humidity, it feels so much hotter. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Still waiting on a few. Okay, we're 5 minutes in. And again, we talk about a lot of stuff, you know, not just, we talk about hair, of course, but as it states clearly, you know, we talk about dreadlocks, locks, whatever you want to call it, natural hair, period, and then whatever nutrition, and then whatever else anybody would like to talk about. But going back a day, we were talking about colloidal silver. Do you remember that? We were talking about that. This was a while ago. Edward Williams, bitter leaf. It came from Bonafide. Welcome to anyone that's in here. Please thumbs up as you come in. Oregano essential oil. Yeah, it was a while ago. But anyway, I found out what I need colloidal silver for. It's good. Like if you have they have it. It's in these little oil drops. They have it in oil drops that you can use if you have like pores that tend to be a little textured. Like if your pores are a little enlarged, which I'm looking at right now, I can see it because I do wear highlight and I do wear blush, and sometimes you could just see like your pores, and hopefully that is something that is going to help me to not see it. It's not nothing. You have to be all the way up on me to see it. Like, I don't think you can like see it now, but I can see it, and that bothers me. So I will be getting some. It's inside of a product. It's what's the name of the product? It's a serum, but that is a part. It's a component in the serum. So we'll see. I'll let you all know how it works once I get it. Once I get back from my vacation. Welcome, Yapa. How are you, Yapa? I hope you're feeling better. from your vacation. You feeling a bit better, but not 100%. Welcome, Marcos 007. Welcome. I haven't seen you in here before. I haven't seen your name in here before. Is this your first time here? If so, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. Thumbs up. Everybody that's in here, just take a second, because only half of you all have thumbs up. That just helps, like in the recommendations, you know, when you go on YouTube and it says recommendations up at the top, that just puts you up there when it shows that there's activity on your channel. Your first time too? Welcome, King Bob. I. Gotta get that vitamin D, Yapa. I hope you feel better, but I know what it feels like. I had food poisoning before, and it was no joke. And when I went to the hospital, they basically just told me I had to just let it run its course. And I was like, really? I was messed up for a good month. I'm talking about crying, bent over, messed up. So I hope yours is not as bad as mine was. And it was wild, because immediately I felt, when I was at this restaurant, I felt my stomach. I was like, something is not right. And I couldn't even eat after I ate, like, the first thing that I ate, I couldn't even finish it because I felt my stomach hurting. Yeah, they say it's nothing that they could do for you. You just have to let it run its course. That's the worst feeling. That's one of the worst feelings that I've had. So everybody, welcome. Hey, Bonafide, how did you sneak up on me? I looked down for a second. I was just talking about the colloidal silver. I think you brought that up, Bonafide. I finally found out what I could use. Well, it's the side of a product that I want to get, a serum that I want to get for my skin. It helps to reduce pores, which I just have like a little bit of. I just see too much for me when I put on like blush and highlight or whatever that is kind of on the not metallic side but shimmery side, and I can see it. And I keep looking over here because I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, nah, we got to get that cleared up. I want to welcome King Bob by Night to his first live chat. Welcome Marcos 007. Welcome, this one more person. I just said their name. You're welcome, King Bob. Oh, Isidore. Welcome. So we have 3 people in here. So Danielle, I would say, if you start off in the summertime, if you start off with just doing at least a gallon, then you're doing good. Even if that's more than half your body weight in the summertime, I mean, you just need to really stay hydrated. Thank you. Thank you, Ade. Oh, it's a lot of different people. Thank you so much, Amma. Thank you. Hey, welcome, Genevieve. Empress. Welcome. Did everybody get the post? Because a lot of people are not seeing, like, when I'm going live. Like last week, we only had 5 people on our live. I know a lot of people are doing festivals and going on vacations and stuff. But somebody said that they missed the live because they didn't get the the message. So just check your check the bell from when you subscribe and make sure that you have all, because sometimes it can, be set back or whatever, not by your doing, sometimes just by YouTube's doing. So just check it. You got the post today, the post about I wasn't going to be here Sunday, or the post that I was doing it today? Yep, Pa. Bonafide, thank you. Okay, we're right on point, 12 and 12. Thank you all. Bonafide says to anyone who's here for the first time, this is a negative free zone. No negativity. That's right. No profanity. And these live streams is quite simply will not be permitted. And for those that are in here, oh, everyone, welcome Omo too. Omo Yamoja, Cola. What do you like to be called for short? Is it Cola? Or what do you like to be called for short? Thank you, Ade. Yeah, any type of, sitting through the commercials or whatever, that helps a lot. That helps a lot. But definitely, because I've only been posting like one video per week, and then the live chat's been off a little bit. Everybody that has a wrench, you know what to do with it. Thank you, Bonafide. I was trying to do it at the same time you were doing it. People don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to do. To the other two. Okay, thank you. They're gone. Thank you so much for working with me, Bonafide, on that one. Okay, what I was going to say is anybody that's new here, welcome. Those that have, thank you, Deanna, for welcoming the newcomers. Those that have wrenches, just so you'll know, they are my moderators. They help keep the trolls out. They help keep the flow going. The flow of the live stream going without any negativity. If they see something that I miss because I'm looking at different things and the chat is going a little faster, or I'm trying to answer a question and don't have time to stop it and block somebody or report them, any type of pedophile type stuff, we report then block. So if it's anything dealing with any type of pedophile stuff, report them and then block them. But it doesn't matter. It matters because they can get their IP address. However, people be in cafes and all types of stuff. You got the notification? Okay, great. Thanks, Deanna. Yamoja, is it okay if I call you just Cola? Empress? Okay, good. And everybody I just want to make sure everybody knew that it wasn't going to be a chat yesterday. And so, Bonafide, there's not going to be a chat. That's fine. Okay. Thank you so much. Next Sunday, Bonafide, I'm not sure if you were in here when I said it. Next Sunday, I'll be out of town. So what I'm going to try to do this week is do another live chat. Possibly, Friday's going to be a hectic day. I'm not doing anything after Thursday. Nothing is happening after Thursday. Lemon juice actually is an astringent. So it helps to cleanse any type of residue or anything that's on your hair, but it also can be very drying. I'm trying to think, what did I use when I was younger? I remember using, when I was in high school, many moons ago, I remember using peroxide and going outside in the sun. That was before I went to cosmetology school. I never heard of using lemon juice, but I did, honestly. Let me tell you this story, King Bob and everyone else. I had a tattoo that I was trying to get rid of that I got when I was 14 that I shouldn't have gotten. And you can't hardly see it anymore. Oh, God. Here it is right here. It's the letter A. You can't see it because I had somebody go over it. And it faded it. It faded it really good. Go over it with a needle, just like they did to tattoo it. Yeah, this was one of those at home tattoos with lemon juice, and just had to keep poking, going over it and over it and over it until it pretty much disappeared. But I don't know about the lemon juice with the hair because it's kind of drying. It's drying, so I wouldn't do that. I don't do bleaching. Well, bleaching is actually what you use for your clothes. I don't believe in coloring dreads. I would say that some people may try henna or so. It's just not something that I recommend. So I can't really say what other people are using. And when I was licensed and doing hair, I mean I'm still licensed, but when I was doing hair, I wasn't doing I wasn't a freeform Natty, and I was a color specialist, but I don't know, it's just something about natural and then um using chemicals that just don't go together for me. It'll Peroxide will lighten it. When we say bleach, I just want to let you all know it stings for me because we use bleach for our clothes. But a lot of people, I mean, it's just like people saying, "Oh, I'm about to give myself a perm," and a perm, if you know, is a permanent is curls. It's not to straighten the hair, but a lot of people say perm to say instead of saying relaxer, which means to relax the curl in your hair. Just a little background information. And that's just the cosmetologist in me, just like, oh, please don't say bleach. Please don't say perm unless you try to have curls in your hair. Yeah, it absolutely, Genevieve. I was going to say just from being outside, you can, but you have to make sure that you definitely are misting your hair with like rose water or just water itself if you're going to be outside in the sun, because the sun can be pretty drying to our skin and our hair. Okay. King Bob, again, if your hair is jet black naturally and you would like it to be dark brown, again, some people use henna. Even in the salon, when I was doing hair in the salon, I never used henna, but I knew people that did. I can't really give you any information on that. You did say you want to do something that is close to natural. Chamomile tea, Bonafide said. The one thing that I can say that I've tried, and again, this is just from my own experience, is I did use peroxide, Genevieve, Empress Genevieve. I did use peroxide, and it definitely lifted. I'm not telling you to use henna. I'm definitely not telling you to use henna because I've never used it. I'm just saying people in the salon that I've worked in, or in salons that I've worked in, a couple people have used it. So I'm not recommending it. I don't want to recommend something that I've never used myself. Okay, I did. Why don't you try it? I like what Bonafide said, and I like what Genevieve, Empress Genevieve said. And just so you'll know, Bonafide is a emperor, a gentleman, and he stated that chamomile tea, along with being outside, will lighten the hair. Cool. I hope that helps. But I just don't recommend stuff that I've never used, and I've definitely never used it on I haven't used, as you can see, I'm gray as I'll get out. I would never put any type of color, chemicals, or anything on my my natural hair. 13 and 13. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming in on a Monday. Normally we chat on, for everybody that's new here. Normally we chat on Sundays for a couple hours. Today it's gonna be, I have a class today. Me and my daughter have a class today, so it's gonna be over with by, I want to say 5, because I still need to change my clothes and get ready for the class. It's my West African dance class. So we're only going for like an hour. I said an hour and 15 minutes, but I really need to, I don't want to be rushing. I still have to get out here and drive, and I don't want to be a wreck mentally. I want to drive nice and slow and be calm. Did anyone else have any questions that's new here? Did anyone else have any information that they wanted to share? Cola. And did we still have Isadora in here? Oh, Isadora, I hope that you were able to go to Instagram. People walking in the background. I hope that you were oh, thank you so much. I didn't see that, Cola. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm just scrolling back up, so I saw it. Yesterday was good. Very nice. Oh, I missed you too. I missed my Sunday chat. Thank you. Yeah. And again, it's gonna be another Sunday. It's a lot of things going on in Chicago, and as well as I'm sure Jersey, Bonafide. A lot of festivals, a lot of outdoor things. My goal is really just to, some winters here in Chicago are not fun. As far as just, it's not so much the snow. We haven't been having a lot of snow, but just the coldness. It's not a lot to do. So, this is one of my first summers, and just going to a lot of like different festivals and stuff. Welcome, Emperor Burrell. What are you doing here? Hey. Thank you so much, Cola. You are Burrell, you gotta get some cheese sticks. Oh my God. That's just an inside joke on a cartoon that we watch. Oh wow. I needed that. Oh, we have a friend that would like to say hello. Right. We have a lot of it. Wait a minute. What happened? Is the lighting okay, everybody? I'm not too light. It seemed like Lucky jumped up here. When I picked him up, it seemed like I got darker. Your pa said, hey, Lucky. He's still not like looking in the camera or anything. He's still being shy. Even though his hair is growing back. As you can see, he got waves. This is my pit bull, y'all. For anybody who, Cola and Isadora and anybody else, King Bob, he's usually in the background, and he comes up to say hey to everybody. Say hey, Lucky. He usually has a lot of hair, and he's just been acting kind of shady, kind of funny style since his hair was cut last month. Oh, yeah. Just taking a deep breath and taking this all in. Welcome, Michael McGee. Welcome, Emperor. Thank you so much for coming in. That's right. Hit the button, subscribe to the channel. No, he's not. Actually, Isidore, he's not. He has his moments when he's good, but for the most part, he gets in a lot of trouble. They say, hey, Cujo, you want to get down? You want to get down? I knew he was going to try to do something weird like that. See? They said you look nice, Lucky. Said you look great. I want to just trim him down one more time because he starts to get curly real fast. And while I can handle it, see, I could trim this down with the dog clippers that I have, but he has to go to the groomers when it gets too long. Yes. Emperor Brill said, hey, Bad Lucky. Oh, the G-Bombs. Let's talk about the G-Bombs. Now, this is a little bit on a nutrition tip. Again, if anybody, Bonafide knows about the G-Bombs, because Bonafide is the one who introduced me to Nathaniel Jordan. Also, we have Sahar L. Everybody knows Sahar L here on the channel. Your pie. We did our whatchamacallit with Sahar, our cleanse, our smoothie cleanse. Road trip. This is okay. The lighting is fine. Bonafide said the lighting is fine. Lucky jumped up and drew out the light to compensate for his post haircut depleted energy, but it's still fine. Okay, cool. You started watching the G-Bombs videos on Saturday. Okay, cool. Thanks to Bonafide, I started watching the Nathaniel Jordan and Bonafide. If you could type his name, he's a good source of energy. And as you can see, thank you, Bonafide. Yes. G-Bombs are greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Those are some of the things that we need as medicine for our bodies that can help with a lot of diseases. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying diseases, diseases. Can help lower cholesterol, blood pressure. He's the Minister of Wellness, right? Nathaniel Jordan. Diabetes, can help with diabetes, can help with cholesterol, can help with high blood pressure, different things. Yes, I shared Bonafide. I shared that with Burrell, and yeah, it definitely. I'm so happy that I did. I'm so happy. I try to share information with everybody, but the G-Bombs came from, what's the person's name? The Lighting is Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you, Empress Deanna. The person who actually came out with the G-Bombs, because Bonafide, Nathaniel speaks on him. Furman, F-U-R, is it F-U-R-H-M-A-N? I forgot the first name, but Furman. One of our people that's from this channel, her daughter has a live podcast. Matter of fact, tonight is her new season, second season for our podcast. And when I say she is so on point, she just turned 30. She is so on point when it comes down to speaking, talking. She actually, Sahar worked with Dr. Furman, or Furman, Mr. Furman. I'm not sure. Is he a doctor? I have to go back and check. To help her in her journey of losing weight, but her daughter interviewed him, and the interview was great. I want you all to, okay, Dr. Joel Furman. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Joel Furman is the one who came up with the G-Bombs, but Nathaniel Jordan talks about it a lot in I mean, really, when you think about it, if all you have to implement into your diet is greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds, and that can help you to feel better, you betting 1,000. I mean, that's hardly any money to have to spend. If you have your own garden, like a day, and I'm sure plenty of other people, Burrell, if you have your own garden and stuff, all of this stuff is already, you already have most of this stuff. You know what I mean? Beans are reasonably priced, so that's nothing. I can't do the mushrooms. A lot of people grow onions, berries, blueberries. I have been on blueberries strong for about a year since I've been doing my NutriBullets green smoothies. The nutrition diet, Joel Furman. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much. Bonafide. G-Bombs are a delicious pathway towards optimum wellness. Why are we talking about nutrition? Because nutrition is everything. Everybody wants to just talk about hair and how can I get my hair to grow, and my hair is dry, or my hair is breaking off and falling out, or this, that, and the other. And that's all a lot of people want to know. They come to my channel and that's it. They don't want to know nothing about no plant-based diet, no G-Bombs, no nothing dealing with nutrition. Those are my lowest. When you look at, if you go back to some of my videos where I'm talking about nutrition, which I try to slide it in to a lot of my videos, sometimes you just got to spoon feed people, when I try to talk about it in my videos, though, if I just make a video about nutrition, the views are very low. I might have 100 views, if that. But it's important. It's pertinent. It's very pertinent to our existence. If your body ain't tight on the inside, what you think is going to come out through your hair, your skin, and your nails? How do you expect, to have hair, that's thick, shiny, luxurious, if you're not doing your intake of what I keep by my side, my H2O, if you're not doing your intake of water, if you're not doing, if you're not eating healthy, if you're sitting back eating fried chicken, fried foods, fried fish, fried this, going out to restaurants, just eating unhealthy, going to fast food restaurants and stuff like that, that's what's going to come out through your skin. It's going to show. It's going to show. Is there anything that anybody else would like to add to that? Thank you all for the thumbs up when you come in. Thank you so much. Again, that just puts me up a little bit higher on the recommendation list when people are looking for anything dealing with Freeform Natty dreads or whatever. Absolutely, bona fide. I wish we lived closer together. I think nuts in moderation are good, period. Definitely. Walnuts, almonds. Those are the two nuts that I am currently intaking. But when I say I'm doing like nuts, I say I'm only doing about less than a handful. Some people think, oh, they're small, they're nuts. No, they can be fattening. So minimize it. It tells you on the back of packages, if you're buying them from the store, how many calories, how much fat, and all of that is in the nuts that you're buying. I remember Burrell used to eat a lot of slivered almonds. Nonstop. Welcome, Katie. Welcome. Katie, just to let you know, I do have a class today. So this chat is only going to last probably for another 25. I'll probably go to 5:05, and then I got to get out of here because I have to change my clothes. But I just want to let you know that I put nuts in my smoothies, my green smoothies, King Bob, Emperor. Okay, it seems like I keep moving out of the light. I don't know why I just had this crazy thought. Right. And one of the seeds that I use for omega-3 and for fiber is flax seeds. Thank you. Thank you so much. I had to make sure my hair was put up because I don't need it moving all around when I'm doing my dance class. And it just feels better being put up when it's hot outside. Okay. Thanks so much, Katie, though. But yeah, in moderation, right? Bonafide. Don't sit back and eat a whole 1 pound bag of walnuts or almonds. And I mean, cashews have they serve their purpose as well. I think they're a little bit fattier, have a little bit more calories than the walnuts and the almonds. So since it's not something that I really, 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 really like, I just choose to keep it out of my diet. That's true though. You feel me, Bonafide? Right. If you sitting back at McDonald's and that's your thing, and you feeding your kids that or your grandchildren that, then you know that's what's gonna come out through that skin and hair. Yeah, anything in the excess. I would say except for me, except for H2O, because as long as you're drinking half your body weight, you know what I mean? And with our bodies being made up of what is it, 80%, 80% water? I don't mean go and drink 2 gallons, 3 gallons, but try to come as close to a gallon as you can. Just stay hydrated, period. Just like plants. I talk about plants a lot. And when I shot the video outside, which I could have done it today. No, I couldn't have because we're doing a live chat. I want you to see the plants that we have, like a little tropical oasis, we call it, on the back porch where we have plants and stuff. And all we do is water them in the sunlight. So, yeah, too many nuts can be fattening. Even though they look all small and don't look like it's a lot. Also, Bonafide, when I first started doing flax seeds in my smoothies, I didn't know the caloric intake, how many calories they had. So I think it's like a tablespoon, I want to say, 150. That adds 150 calories to your smoothie. I'm glad you're enjoying the King Bob. I think we lost Isidore. Is Isidore still here? These are the usual suspects in here. My usual crew that's here on Sundays. Oh, it started raining again. So I probably will have to end this chat, depending on how long it rains. Well, I'm still going to go to 5:05, period. Because I have a nice distance to drive. And people drive crazy in the rain and whatever, but I love the rain. Everybody knows I'm a rain child. Bonafide knows that I love just being by the water. And I've been by the water so much this summer. It's been great. Check out, the G-Bombs is great, KD. I love onions. Anyway, I love yellow onions, green onions, red onions. The mushrooms, yeah, that's the one I leave out. I love you too, Ade. You'll be back in 15, 20 minutes. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do another live chat though, Ade. Empress, I'm gonna do another live chat before I leave. So if you catch, I'll be putting out another video probably tomorrow or Wednesday, or tomorrow and Wednesday. Depends on, does anybody have anything that they want me to talk about in the video? Time to drop it right now. King Bob, do you have anything that you, not coloring hair though, if you have anything, because again, with me being a freeform Nazi Dread, it's just things that I don't want to give you advice on certain things, on stuff that I wouldn't do, or stuff that I haven't done. And I like the fact that when you came in, that you were talking about you wanted something more natural. I would say possibly maybe try the peroxide, or maybe just try going outside in the sun, because the sun changes my hair all the time. You're a mushroom fanatic? See, I'm a texture person, and I can't stand anything rubbery. That reminds me of like what's rubbery to me from back in the day that I tasted once, and I was like, I'll never do it again. Calamari. Oh my God. I thought it was an onion ring at first. I was at my brother's job. This was when I was about 20, maybe 19. And I went to his job, and I was just like, okay. They just started bringing us out food, My brother was cook, and they just started bringing us out food to the table. So I was just like, oh, some onion rings. And I tasted it, and I was like, you have got to be kidding. I'm not the type of person to like spit food out into a napkin or anything like that. That totally grosses me out, especially if I have people that do it like when I'm sitting at a table with them or whatever. But had I been by myself, it would have been spit out. I'm definitely a texture person. I hear you, your pie. I'm not doing mushrooms unless they tell me. Now, my cousin, he passed away some years ago when I was 40, and he was about to turn 40. So that's been 9 years. But he made me a sandwich. He worked at the salon that I was working in. He was my shampoo person, and he brought me a sandwich for my birthday. And it was one of those big mushrooms, one of the big ones, and it had Gouda cheese and all this other type of stuff. I mean, just, like spinach and different stuff. And I, of course, because he made it for me and for my birthday, and he was so excited for me to have it. Honestly, I ate it, and it was great. It was really good. Empress CJ, you love calamari? And some people do. I'm a texture person. Oh, I can't do snails, bonafide. Oh, okay. You saying that you don't like escargot. Okay. I thought you were saying that you did. I was about to say we could never go out to eat in Jersey. Oh, the rain. The sound of the rain is just... Y'all remember the song? Time on my hand. Is that what it say? Since you've been away, boy. I know I can't sing. But why did I say that? That's Mary J. Blige. I'm coming down. I'm going down. But what does that have to do with the rain? Okay, I'm just off base. I'm sorry. I don't even know why I said that. I dare you back. So am I mentally. I think I just stepped out for a quick second. Bonafide is saying that you could probably blend a few of the basic white button mushrooms into your smoothies and not even notice it. Now that's something that sounds doable because I was never the type of person who could eat kale in any form, whether it was a salad, cooked, or I'm trying to think of another way that it was presented to me. Oh, dehydrated so that it's like a chip or so. So to have crunch to it, I could never do that. But guess what I do every day now? I branch off between spinach and kale. Spinach and kale. I switch up maybe. I might have kale like 3 times out of the week or 4 times out of the week, and spinach 2 to 3 times out of the week. It all depends on how I'm feeling. But I do it and I don't taste it. I use a half a banana, and a half a banana is what kills the taste of the kale. And then I use my berries, my blueberries, or I'll add blackberries, or I'll add strawberries, or I'll add pineapples or something like that. And it's great. It's great. So I'm getting that kale in, I'm getting the greens in, I'm getting my my berries in. I throw a couple walnuts in there. I get my flax seeds in. So right there, I'm already getting more than half of the G-bombs. Welcome, Celtic. Welcome, Celtic. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to be here for another 15 minutes because I have a class to go to. You all know that I missed yesterday. Had a family member that came here. Not to mention there's a million festivals going on in Chicago. And I plan on going to a whole lot more when I get back. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, everything is good. I'll be traveling this weekend. And just looking forward to it. Just looking forward to just not having to do anything. Welcome, Locs. Welcome, welcome. Well, actually, Celtic, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this artist, but I saw NDRE when she came here for the Taste of Chicago. Michelle and Danielle Cello was here. Bilal. Definitely, we had this weekend. I didn't go. We had a lot of band. I went to one festival called the Fiesta Festival, and it was a lot of Latin bands, a lot of Latin, just total Latin bands, and there was some house music that was there. One of my friends that has some records out and has been around in the house music game, which is in Chicago. Started off in Chicago type thing. Some people say it started off in New York, but it started off in Chicago. But it's a lot of people that came out of New York that definitely does house music too. Everything that I've been doing this summer has been good, Katie. It has been really great because I had some summers where, due to the panic attacks and all that type of stuff, I couldn't take crowds. And since I've just been stepping out on faith and making sure, that I don't deprive my child of being able to do like certain things or not wanting her to be, you know, like me, as far as like somebody who was able to kind of just like sit in a box, sit in one room and just be okay with that, because I was afraid because of the panic attacks and being around people and being around the big crowds. Because I had a real bad experience one time being at the Taste of Chicago, the one I went to this summer and last summer. I freaked out completely. I mean, nobody else could tell, but my family could tell. And it just felt horrible. It felt so bad, you know, that I was just like, no more. But this year, you only live once, and I've lost a lot of people. Yeah, no, I've watched a couple, because she doesn't do a lot of videos. I've watched Yanni the Lockologist. Okay. Yeah, I just seen her name the other day on a video that I keep seeing pop up. It's the same video I keep seeing pop up about not using products in your hair. Thank you all for the thumbs up as you come in. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, I had to just step out. You know, got off the meds, um, and just had to trust myself. It was something that my doctor had said, and it was just like it hit home with me. You know, sometimes that's why I say, you know, sometimes you just have the right fit with somebody, or sometimes you might have to hear things over and over. This was something that nobody had ever really said to me for over 15, 16 years that I had been going to get help for these panic attacks. And it was like, you have to be strong. You know, you have to show your daughter another way. You know, if you're concerned about making your daughter strong and being there for her, then you have to step out and show her how strong that you really are. And then I know myself, and I know how I was in the past, and I was definitely have always been a very strong person. Um, you know, but things happen, things change. I don't know what happened to make the attacks start or whatever, but I would say through proper diet, talking to people, talking to you all on Sundays, talking to my therapist, talking to my doctor, just communicating, you know, and just stepping out and trusting yourself and knowing that, you know, you could do it. You could do it. That's what I tell myself. You could do it. Yes. Cannabis, the CBD oil helps with anxiety. For me, because of the medications that I was on, I have tried the CBD oil and just the regular CBD oil without the THC, and I felt like I was just straight up drinking or taking under my tongue um, olive oil, and I spent a lot of money. I spent, like, one time I spent $55 on a small 1 ounce bottle, and then no, it was 2 ounces, or a little bit over, close to 2 ounces, maybe 1.5, and then the other bottle I spent like 30 some dollars, and it was a 1 ounce bottle for sure. Did absolutely nothing, and Lucky wound up biting off the top. It's illegal in the UK, Celtic. Yeah, it's legal. It's legal in Illinois, and the medicinal marijuana, the THC is legal. No issues whatsoever. Bonafide. Yeah, I would say, Celtic, that it does suck. You know, because a lot of people suffer from different things and they need help. Especially these meds are not the answer. These pills are worse than doing, you know, the natural thing, doing the cannabis oils and the oils that have THC in it. I did find a right strain that works with me, that I need for. It helps with epilepsy. I heard it's also great for cancer. I heard it's great for HIV patients, or um, HIV, people with chronic pain. Um, my girlfriend has fibromyalgia. a day. My panic attacks have been so, I mean, in my lifetime, my panic attacks have been so bad that I literally felt like I should just jump out the window. Seriously. And definitely, I would say over, I'm not sure how long you've had to deal with it. But yes, you do learn different ways to be strong. You do learn different ways, especially if you want to live your life. Anxiety medication, I found out one of the medications that I was taking could cause dementia. And I'm watching right now one of my girlfriends deal with her mother, one of my best friends from high school, deal with her mother. Yeah, it does feel like you're dying. It feels like you're having a heart attack, Empress Genevieve. Dealing with dementia. And I was like, I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 next year. I want to live the next half of my life doing all the things that I enjoyed doing before, toned down a little bit, because you know how it is in your 20s. Toned down, but just feeling healthy inside out, being able to move around, being able to do stuff. Later on in life, my daughter probably will have a child or so. I want to be able to run around with my grandchildren, all of that. And because of my age, all my siblings, I have a set of twins younger than me. They already have grandchildren and stuff. So, it's going to be a while before my child has any children. It better be. Yes. Because one of my medications used to knock me out, but it made me feel better because my heart rate would go down. I have an addictive, I dare say that. I have, addictive personality. I get addicted to things and stuff a lot. Doing nails. I got off into nail polish real strong. I have over 4,000 bottles of nail polish. Makeup. Well, you already know how I am on that a day. Definitely. 29, yeah. When you're doing stuff for medicinal purposes and not recreational, it's a major difference, though. I come from not on my mother's side. Well, I can't say not on my mother's side. I come from an alcoholic parent, not my mom. Come from an alcoholic parent, and I would definitely say that on that side of my family, that alcoholism ran strong. My grandfather, my mother's father, he was Irish, and his entire family, all brothers and sisters. You've got to be kidding. There's somebody that has been calling. Oh, I thought that was my best friend. That's what I'm going to see this weekend. But somebody's been calling me because you become a friend of mine on Messenger. Doesn't mean that you could call me, video chat me. Hold on, let me text him back so he'll stop calling. I'm sorry, you all. Now I lost my whole train of thought. Wow. Okay. Let me get my train of thought back. I'm trying to. Oh, we only have a couple more minutes, you all. Oh, and my daughter's not up yet. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go in a few minutes. I gotta get her up. Okay, Bonafide said it's gradually becoming legal here in Jersey. Most of these small health food shops have been vigorously advertising CBD oil. I would never buy another bottle because I didn't have the right strength, but so CBD oil is hitting like the health food stores. They have it here, but we do have our dispensaries and stuff here too. For anybody who has a medical card that they've been checked out thoroughly and is showing that they have either chronic pain like fibromyalgia, they have panic attacks, anxiety, cancer, HIV, if they're HIV positive. It's still not legal to grow or smoke. Okay. Now, recreational, starting next year in Illinois, will be legal. Okay, my daughter's getting up. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so glad to be off all those meds I was on. It's crazy. And that's crazy. I'm going back to Celtic Locs. UK is the largest grower of medicinal cannabis to export, but it's still illegal in the UK. Go figure. Somebody else was talking about that. Somebody else was talking about that. If I have to scream and tell my daughter to put on her clothes, you all just be mindful. I have a 12-year-old. And I'm way in the back. I'm almost by the back door. And she's way in the front near the Bay Area. Yeah, if you have a medical card, if you have a marijuana card, a medicinal marijuana card, then if there's a dispensary there, you could definitely use it. Okay. Celtic said, I read an article in the Guardian newspaper, a fairly reliable news source. Okay. And while he's... Isis, do you know what you're going to wear? Yes, so. Welcome, Frankie. No, both are. You just have to find out which strain do you need as far as the THC. CBD did nothing for me, I'm going to be honest. And I still have CBD oil in the other room. Did nothing for me. CBD is for people who can't take any THC. Sometimes THC makes some people paranoid. CBD did nothing for my anxiety. Matter of fact, I had an anxiety attack after I did some CBD oil in the store that I purchased it from. But if you get the right, what you need, the right strain, it doesn't necessarily have to get you a buzz, Celtic. And if you only hit it enough to get you on your level, then you don't have to worry about that whole high feeling. The THC helps with health issues as well. And then they have the hybrid that's a combination of THC and CBD. They have indica. That's good for people who really have insomnia or anxiety or this or that. I mean, you have to really do your research and find out what is for you. They have sativa, which gives you energy, and you know, I don't know anybody who has a card for THC for high blood pressure. I'm not sure about the CBD, because you can walk in a health food store here and get CBD oil. I'm not sure about the high blood pressure. Bonafide. Do you know about that? Oh, you are. I have to get ready to go in a couple minutes. This is going to be the last question because I really have to go. It did start raining, but I have to get out of here. Right. Absolutely bona fide. Okay, Ade. Yeah, I'll be putting out a video soon. Thank you so much for coming in, Frankie. It's usually on Sundays. I had to do it Monday because I had a out of town. My nephew, who is the father of my great nephew that stayed with me for a little while. He came in town for a wedding, so I didn't do my live chat yesterday, and because of festivals and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know anything about blood pressure either. Love you too, Empress. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, it's time for me to get out of here. I've gone over my. I said I was gonna do it to 5:05. It's 5:10. I would just like to thank everybody for coming into this live chat. It's been very interesting. And this is what we do for the people that haven't been to the live chats here. We talk about hair, but we also talk about what's important on the inside, because in order for the hair to be in order for your skin and all that to be in order, your insides need to be in order. And don't you want to live long, to sit back and even for anybody to see your hair or see your skin? I mean, that's what it's about. Thank you, Bonafide. I will. I'm going to take my time. Thank you so much, Celtic, for coming in. Burrell, I thought you were gone. Yapa, thank you, everyone who came into this live chat. Thank you so much, Yapa. Yapa, you could put down, that's what I wanted you to do. This is the last thing, for real. Yapa, if you want to, you can, and thank you, CJ, for coming in. Empress Yapa, you can put down your information as far as your website or whatever, where people can contact you to place orders, because she makes handmade soaps and body products. So if Yapa or anybody else wants to put in all of that information, just your website or whatever, how people can contact you, you could do it now. Okay, Yapa just put hers down. It's www.desiredpromise.com. Desiredpromise.com. Anybody else? Anybody else have a website or whatever that they would like to advertise? Okay, Ade has a website. Make sure that you write that down. Get a chance. We try to support everybody who comes to these chats, because everybody brings something. It's just something about these chats where I'm always learning more and more through you all and giving out information. Sometimes it feels good to be able to sit back and learn something too, without just being the only person giving out information. It really does. I really like using my platform to be able to support others and to learn more myself. So Did I write that down right? Okay, I have yours, your pie. Thank you, everybody. Oh, okay. CJ has gochiro.com. Okay. CJ. And no problem at all. And we'll pick this back up. We'll probably do another one. Maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe even tomorrow. I might do a video tomorrow and then do a live chat on Wednesday. How about that? Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Anybody that's new here, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up the video. Check out in the description box all the other ways that you can connect with me through Instagram, Facebook, all my social media is there. Also, my merchandise that I have, t-shirts, all types of different stuff that I design, it's in the description box. I'm not going to, well, it'll be in one of the other videos. I'm not going to be able to do it all here now because I'm about to get out of here. It's 5:15. I definitely have to go now. So just make sure you check out the description box in one of the other videos, and it has my information there. So if you want to check out, like, if you want to see how long my hair is, if you want to see whatever, pictures, Instagram has a whole bunch of pictures that I've taken. If you want to see some of the things that I've been doing, check out Facebook. Some of the festivals that I've been going to is on Facebook. But now I have to go. My child is waiting at the door trying to get her clothes. I gotta go. Love you all. Peace and love. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for adding to this channel. And I'll see you soon. Blessings.